For years, nuts have been praised as one of the healthiest snacks for the heart. They are packed with protein, fiber, and healthy fats, and many people over 50 have made them a daily habit, believing they are always a safe choice. But here is the surprising truth: not all nuts are equally good for you. In fact, some can quietly damage your heart, raise cholesterol, or load your body with excess salt and sugar without you even realizing it. At this stage of life, every choice matters more. Your arteries are not as flexible as they once were, and your heart depends on consistent protection. The right nuts can lower cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and fuel your body with steady energy. The wrong nuts, however, can undo much of that progress, adding unhealthy oils and unnecessary calories that strain the very system you are trying to protect. That is why in today's video, we are going to separate fact from fiction. You will discover the 4 worst nuts for your heart health, the ones you should limit or avoid, and the 4 best nuts you must eat daily if you want to lower cholesterol and support your heart naturally. Worst nut routines. Salted peanuts. Peanuts are one of the most common snacks in the world. They are affordable, easy to find, and often marketed as a healthy source of protein. But the truth is that salted peanuts, the kind most people buy in bags or jars, can quietly work against your heart health, especially after 50. The problem does not lie in the peanut itself, but in the way it is usually prepared and consumed. Salted peanuts are often roasted in oils that are high in omega-6 fatty acids. While our bodies need some omega-6, too much creates an imbalance with omega-3 and fuels inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of the driving forces behind hardened arteries, higher blood pressure, and elevated cholesterol. On top of that, the added salt in these peanuts can be a hidden danger. High sodium intake is directly linked to hypertension, which is already a major concern for people over 50. Eating a handful of salted peanuts may not seem harmful, but when it becomes a daily habit, the excess sodium puts extra strain on the heart and blood vessels. Another issue is portion control. Peanuts are calorie-dense, and the salty flavor makes it easy to eat more than you realize. A small handful can quickly turn into several, and over time this can contribute to weight gain. Extra weight around the waistline raises the risk of insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and further cholesterol imbalances. Instead of protecting your heart, salted peanuts can push it into greater danger. To make matters worse, many packaged peanuts contain added flavorings, sugars, or preservatives that strip away the natural goodness and add unnecessary chemicals to your diet. These hidden ingredients add no benefit and only increase the burden on your body. This does not mean peanuts themselves are bad. In their raw or lightly roasted, unsalted form, they can provide plant protein, fiber, and some healthy fats. The problem is specifically with salted, oil-roasted peanuts that dominate supermarket shelves. For people over 50, choosing these regularly is a mistake that silently undermines heart health. The lesson is simple. Avoid salted peanuts, and if you enjoy peanuts, choose the natural, unsalted versions in moderation. That small change can protect your heart while still allowing you to enjoy their benefits. Worst nut hash 2. Candy, coated, or honey. Roasted almonds. Almonds are often celebrated as one of the healthiest nuts for heart health. They are rich in vitamin E, fiber, magnesium, and healthy fats that can lower cholesterol and support arteries. But when almonds are transformed into candy-coated or honey-roasted versions, their benefits are buried under layers of sugar, salt, and processed oils. For people over 50, this sweetened version of a healthy food can quietly harm the very heart it is supposed to protect. Candy-coated almonds are typically dipped in sugar syrups or chocolate coatings that drastically increase their calorie count. This added sugar spikes blood glucose levels, which over time can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, and higher triglycerides, all major risk factors for heart disease. The danger is even greater after 50, when the body becomes less efficient at handling excess sugar and metabolism naturally slows down. What seems like a harmless snack quickly becomes a contributor to cholesterol imbalance and arterial inflammation. Honey-roasted almonds, while sounding healthier, are not much better. They are often prepared with refined sugar, salt, and oils that make them highly addictive, but also damaging. A handful of honey-roasted almonds can contain more sugar than a small cookie, and the extra sodium adds strain to blood pressure. Instead of lowering cholesterol and reducing inflammation, these sweetened nuts can encourage the very problems we are trying to avoid. Another hidden issue is portion size. Because they taste like candy, it is easy to eat far more than you intended. A small serving may not seem dangerous, but eating multiple handfuls over weeks and months adds up to extra calories, excess sugar, and unhealthy fats. This leads to weight gain, belly fat, and worsening cholesterol levels, all of which put extra pressure on the heart. Almonds themselves are a powerhouse for heart health, but when processed into candy-coated or honey-roasted forms, their natural benefits are lost. For people over 50, this is a mistake that can quietly undo years of healthy habits. The smarter choice is to enjoy raw, unsalted, or dry-roasted almonds in moderation. By keeping them in their natural state, you unlock their full potential without inviting the hidden dangers of sugar and salt. Worst nut hash 3. Flavored cashews. Cashews are naturally creamy, delicious, and packed with nutrients like magnesium, copper, and healthy fats that can benefit the heart. But the problem begins when they are heavily processed into flavored versions: barbecue cashews, sour cream and onion cashews, salted caramel cashews, or other varieties that fill supermarket shelves. These flavored cashews, though tempting, can quickly shift from a heart-friendly snack to a dangerous indulgence, especially for those over 50. Most flavored cashews are coated in a mix of refined oils, artificial seasonings, excess salt, and sugar. The sodium content alone in many flavored cashew products is alarmingly high, often exceeding 200 milligrams per small handful. For someone already managing blood pressure, this constant intake of salt puts additional stress on the heart and arteries. The sugar and oils used in sweet or savory coatings only add more calories and promote inflammation. Over time, these choices can raise LDL cholesterol, reduce HDL, and contribute to plaque buildup in the arteries. Cashews are also calorie-dense by nature. When eaten in their natural form, they can be enjoyed in moderation without issue. But once processed into flavored snacks, their addictive taste makes it easy to overeat. The extra salt and sugar heighten cravings, leading to portions far larger than intended. For older adults with slower metabolisms, this can result in steady weight gain, belly fat, and insulin resistance, 3 major risk factors for cardiovascular disease. Another concern is the hidden additives in many flavored cashews. Artificial flavorings, preservatives, and unhealthy seed oils often go unnoticed on the label, yet they contribute little to nutrition and much to long-term harm. Instead of giving your body the minerals and good fats cashews naturally provide, you end up feeding it a cocktail of processed ingredients that undermine your health. The truth is that cashews themselves are not the enemy. In their raw, unsalted, or lightly roasted form, they can support heart health and provide valuable nutrients. The mistake lies in choosing flavored versions that disguise cashews with unhealthy coatings. After 50, when the heart is more vulnerable, avoiding these flavored varieties is one of the smartest decisions you can make. Keeping cashews simple and natural preserves their benefits while protecting your cholesterol and arteries. Worst nut hash 4. Macadamia nuts in excess. Macadamia nuts are often praised for their buttery flavor and rich texture, and it is true that they contain healthy monounsaturated fats, similar to those found in olive oil. In small amounts, they can be part of a balanced diet, but the danger comes when macadamia nuts are eaten in excess. For people over 50, overindulging in this particular nut can quietly undermine heart health and cholesterol balance. The first issue is calorie density. Macadamia nuts are among the most calorie-rich of all nuts, with more than 200 calories in just a small handful. Their creamy taste makes them easy to overeat, and before you realize it, you may have consumed half a day's worth of calories in a single sitting. Over time, this excess can lead to weight gain, particularly around the abdomen. Belly fat is closely linked to insulin resistance, higher LDL cholesterol, and greater risk of heart disease. Another concern is their low protein and fiber content compared to other nuts. While almonds and walnuts provide a balance of protein, fiber, and healthy fats, macadamias are mostly fat with little else to slow digestion. This means they do not keep you full as long, encouraging larger portions and frequent snacking. The result is an easy path toward consuming more calories than your body needs, especially at an age when metabolism naturally slows. Macadamia nuts also tend to be sold roasted with added salt, which further increases cardiovascular risks. Excess sodium raises blood pressure, straining arteries that may already be less flexible after 50. For those managing hypertension, salty macadamias can quickly undo progress made through diet and medication. It is important to note that macadamia nuts are not inherently bad. A small handful of unsalted macadamias can still provide heart-healthy fats. But the mistake is treating them as an unlimited snack, ignoring their high-calorie load and low nutritional balance. For people over 50, moderation is key. Limiting macadamias to occasional, controlled portions helps you enjoy their flavor without exposing your heart to hidden risks. The lesson is clear. Even nuts with healthy fats can become harmful if eaten without restraint. Knowing where to draw the line protects your cholesterol, your weight, and your long-term heart health. We have just revealed 4 nuts that may look harmless or even healthy at first glance, but can quietly damage your heart when eaten the wrong way. Salted peanuts, candy-coated almonds, flavored cashews, and macadamias, in excess, all share a common problem: too much salt, sugar, oil, or calories. These hidden traps can push cholesterol higher, fuel inflammation, and make weight control harder, especially after 50 when your body is less forgiving. But here is the good news. Not all nuts belong on the avoid list. In fact, some nuts are among the most powerful foods you can eat every day to protect your arteries and lower cholesterol naturally. They are loaded with healthy fats, plant protein, antioxidants, and fiber that work together to calm inflammation, support circulation, and give you steady energy. The key is knowing which nuts truly deliver these benefits and how to enjoy them in the right amounts. Now that we've cleared away the myths and pitfalls, it is time to focus on the positive. Let's look at the 4 best nuts you should be eating daily if you want to keep your heart strong and your cholesterol under control after 50. Best nut Hasson. Walnuts, the omega-3 powerhouse that protects your heart and brain. Walnuts stand out as one of the best nuts for heart health, especially after 50. Unlike many other nuts, walnuts are uniquely rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that supports circulation and reduces inflammation. This makes them a powerful ally for lowering cholesterol and protecting the arteries from damage. For people looking to strengthen their heart naturally, walnuts deserve a daily place in the diet. Research has consistently shown that walnuts help reduce LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, while at the same time improving the elasticity of blood vessels. This means blood flows more smoothly, reducing the strain on the heart. Walnuts also contain antioxidants that prevent LDL from oxidizing, which is a key step in plaque formation. By protecting the arteries in this way, walnuts go beyond lowering numbers on a lab test. They actively guard against heart disease. Another benefit is their effect on brain health. As we age, memory and focus often become more vulnerable, but walnuts provide nutrients like polyphenols and vitamin E that support cognitive function. Their combination of healthy fats and antioxidants helps protect brain cells from oxidative stress, making them a smart choice for both heart and mind. In practical terms, adding walnuts to your diet is simple. A small handful each day, about a quarter cup, is enough to deliver meaningful benefits without excess calories. You can sprinkle them over oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, toss them into salads, or simply enjoy them as a snack. Unlike processed nut products, raw or lightly roasted walnuts in their natural state are the most effective. It is also worth noting that walnuts provide plant-based protein and fiber, both of which help with satiety and weight control. This makes them particularly valuable for older adults who are watching their weight while trying to maintain energy and strength. By replacing less healthy snacks with walnuts, you satisfy hunger and support your heart at the same time. The truth is clear. Walnuts are not just another nut on the shelf. They are a nutritional powerhouse, especially for people over 50 who want to manage cholesterol and support long-term health. Making them a daily habit is one of the simplest, most effective steps you can take for your heart. Best nut hash 2. Almonds, the cholesterol, lowering crunch for daily heart protection. Almonds have long been considered a classic heart-healthy nut, and for good reason. Rich in monounsaturated fats, fiber, and vitamin E, almonds provide a perfect combination of nutrients that help lower cholesterol and protect arteries. For people over 50, adding almonds to your daily diet can make a real difference in long-term heart health. One of the most powerful effects of almonds is their ability to reduce LDL cholesterol while maintaining or even raising HDL, the good cholesterol. Studies have shown that eating a handful of almonds daily can improve cholesterol ratios in just a few weeks. This effect comes not only from their healthy fats, but also from their plant sterols, natural compounds that block cholesterol absorption in the gut. Almonds also support blood vessel health. Their antioxidants, particularly vitamin E, protect the lining of the arteries from oxidative stress. This is crucial for preventing plaque buildup and keeping blood flowing freely. Combined with magnesium, another mineral abundant in almonds, they also help regulate blood pressure, further reducing strain on the heart. For older adults, almonds offer benefits beyond the cardiovascular system. Their protein and fiber content make them a filling snack, helping with weight control, which is especially important as metabolism slows after 50. They also provide bone-strengthening minerals like calcium and phosphorus, adding to their value for overall wellness. The key, however, is choosing almonds in their purest form. Raw, dry-roasted, or lightly salted almonds provide the heart-healthy benefits without the hidden dangers of sugar or heavy coatings. As we discussed earlier, candy-coated or honey-roasted almonds can quickly undo the good and add risks instead. Sticking to natural almonds ensures you receive the full protective power they offer. In practical terms, about a small handful, or roughly 20 to 25 almonds per day, is enough. They can be eaten alone as a snack, chopped into salads, blended into smoothies, or even ground into almond butter for a heart-healthy spread. Almonds are more than just a convenient snack. They are a daily ally for cholesterol control and heart protection, offering a crunchy, satisfying way to strengthen your health after 50. When enjoyed consistently and in their natural form, almonds become one of the most reliable tools for keeping your heart strong and your cholesterol balanced. Best nut hash 3. Pistachios, the green gems that lower cholesterol and boost circulation. Pistachios may be small, but they are packed with powerful nutrients that make a big impact on heart health. Known as the green gems, pistachios provide a unique combination of healthy fats, plant sterols, and antioxidants that directly support cholesterol balance and circulation. For people over 50, they are more than just a tasty snack. They are a natural prescription for better heart health. One of the greatest strengths of pistachios lies in their effect on cholesterol. Studies have shown that eating pistachios regularly can lower LDL cholesterol while raising HDL. This dual action is rare among foods and makes pistachios especially valuable for maintaining the right balance in your bloodstream. The presence of plant sterols in pistachios also helps block cholesterol absorption, preventing excess from building up in the arteries. But the benefits go beyond cholesterol numbers. Pistachios are rich in the amino acid L-arginine, which supports the production of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, improving circulation and lowering blood pressure. For older adults, this improved blood flow means less strain on the heart and a lower risk of complications from hypertension. Another advantage of pistachios is their ability to help with weight management. Unlike macadamia nuts, which are calorie-dense and easy to overeat, pistachios come in shells. The act of shelling them slows down eating and helps with portion control, making it easier to enjoy them without excess. They also provide fiber and protein that keep you satisfied longer, reducing the temptation to snack on less healthy foods. The antioxidants in pistachios, including lutein and zeaxanthin, also support eye health, which becomes increasingly important after 50. This makes them not only a heart-healthy snack, but also a protector of vision and overall vitality. To maximize their benefits, choose unsalted or lightly salted pistachios, as heavily salted versions can add unnecessary sodium. A small handful, about 1 to 2 ounces per day, is enough to make a difference. You can enjoy them on their own, sprinkle them over yogurt, or mix them into salads for a crunchy, colorful boost. Pistachios truly earn their reputation as green gems. They improve cholesterol, support circulation, and add protective antioxidants all in one delicious package. For those over 50, they are one of the smartest daily choices you can make to strengthen your heart and extend your vitality. Best nut. Hash 4. Hazelnuts, the antioxidant, rich nut that shields arteries and strengthens the heart. Hazelnuts may be most famous for their use in sweet spreads and desserts, but when enjoyed in their natural form, they are one of the most powerful nuts for heart protection. Packed with monounsaturated fats, vitamin E, and antioxidants, hazelnuts offer a unique combination of nutrients that lower cholesterol and shield the arteries from damage. For people over 50, they provide not only a delicious snack, but also a daily defense against heart disease. What makes hazelnuts especially valuable is their ability to improve cholesterol profiles. Research shows that regular consumption of hazelnuts lowers total cholesterol and reduces LDL while supporting HDL, the good cholesterol. Their high content of monounsaturated fats works much like olive oil, nourishing the cardiovascular system and keeping blood vessels flexible. Vitamin E in hazelnuts plays another critical role. This antioxidant protects the delicate lining of the arteries from oxidative stress, one of the main triggers for plaque buildup. By reducing this oxidative damage, hazelnuts help keep blood flowing smoothly and reduce the risk of blockages that can lead to heart attacks or strokes. Hazelnuts are also rich in magnesium, a mineral essential for regulating blood pressure and maintaining a steady heartbeat. For older adults, who often face rising blood pressure and stiffening arteries, this mineral support is particularly important. Combined with fiber and plant compounds, hazelnuts create a protective shield for the heart and circulatory system. The key, however, is to enjoy them in their pure form. Hazelnuts coated in chocolate or sugary spreads undo much of their natural benefit and add risks instead. The healthiest choice is raw, unsalted, or lightly roasted hazelnuts. A small handful, around 20 nuts per day, is enough to supply meaningful protection without excess calories. Hazelnuts are versatile and easy to add to your diet. They can be chopped into oatmeal, blended into smoothies, tossed into salads, or eaten on their own as a satisfying snack. Their rich, nutty flavor makes them both enjoyable and beneficial, proving that healthy food does not have to feel like a compromise. For those over 50, hazelnuts offer more than taste. They are an antioxidant-rich shield that strengthens the heart, supports cholesterol balance, and helps you age with vitality. Including them daily is one of the simplest ways to keep your heart resilient for the years ahead. We have uncovered the 4 worst nuts that can quietly harm your heart and the 4 best nuts that deserve a daily place in your diet. The lesson is simple: not all nuts are created equal. Salt, sugar, oils, and excess calories can turn a seemingly healthy snack into a hidden danger. On the other hand, walnuts, almonds, pistachios, and hazelnuts, when enjoyed in their natural form, are powerful allies for lowering cholesterol, calming inflammation, and keeping your heart strong after 50. The real power lies in small, consistent choices. Replacing flavored or salted nuts with natural, heart-friendly ones may seem like a small change, but over time, it adds up to better cholesterol numbers, stronger circulation, and more energy for the life you want to live. These simple swaps give you control, showing that health after 50 is not about restriction, but about choosing wisely. At Active Healthcare, we believe knowledge is the first step toward transformation. That is why we bring you clear, practical, science-based guidance designed to help you age with strength and confidence. If this video gave you insight, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to join our growing community. Together, we can make every year healthier than the last.